On September 11th, 2001, 2,996 people went into work into the World Trade Center North and South Towers, thinking it was going to be a normal Tuesday morning. But what they thought was wrong. Terrorist attacks happened. I have a cold, so I'm trying to be serious. Oh my god. So basically, everyone's videos this week was trend week, so all their videos were YouTube trends, and originally I wasn't gonna post because I didn't know what to post. I had no idea, because I don't watch YouTube trends. I watch people like Johnny Gilbert and Kyle David Hall, and they don't do YouTube trends, so it's I had no idea what to do that was at least affordable. So I was planning on not posting today just because, I don't know why my body looks so white, just because of that. And then I realized my post day is on 9/11, and it's on the 15th anniversary of it. So I asked Bree, can I make a video on a memorial for it? Not a memorial, but kind of a video on it, because I lost a family member that I've never met because of it. I lost a family member. So at 8:45 a.m. on 9/11, 2001, American Airlines Flight 767 crashed into the North Tower. And on that flight and United Airlines 126, they both flew out from Boston, which is where I live. I live in Boston, Massachusetts. Those airlines, United Airlines 126 and American Airlines 767, were flying from Boston to California. I had a great uncle. He wasn't really an uncle, more or less a family friend, but he was still family to my family. He was on board the first plane that hit the first tower, which was American Airlines 767. That plane crashed, and he's gone. Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family Guy, he was supposed to be on that flight, going out to California to go for a business meeting. If he didn't miss his flight, he would have never created the television shows we have now. One small thing can lead to big things. At 9:04 a.m., United Airlines 126 hit the South Tower, and about 56 minutes later, at 10:28 a.m., that tower fell. Actually, I lied. That tower fell 56 minutes later. At 10:28 a.m., the North Tower fell, and both towers were gone. People who were born right after 9/11, like me, and everyone else that's younger than me, we don't have memory of, even if some of us were alive, we won't have memory of it. I was born 10 days after 9/11, so I turned 15 in 10 days. So when I was born, they were playing tributes, and they were still having tributes to this event due to the fact that it was only a little over a week beforehand. 9/11 was an act of terrorism by a group called Al-Qaeda, run by Osama bin Laden, and he's dead now. We killed him, thank gosh. I say gosh because I'm not really a believer of God, but we did kill him, so he's no longer around, which is good, meaning that there will no longer be, there still can be terrorist attacks from Al-Qaeda, but Osama is not running it anymore. His son is in hiding, and we've been trying to find his son, because his son could potentially do more damage. As you know, Al-Qaeda was a Muslim group, just like ISIS is. That's my dad. If I get a call, I'm sorry. I'm not editing this. As we all know, they're a Muslim group. That doesn't mean all, that doesn't mean all Muslims are bad, because they are not. Muslims are not bad people. They're peaceful. I have a few Muslim friends, and you know what? They're like my closest friends. There's nothing wrong with being from a different race, from a different religion. Nothing matters. The fact that people pinpoint Muslims and say they're bad people just because other Muslims have done these bad things doesn't mean they're bad people, because they're not. Not all of them are bad. Just people that are in these groups. Same with like how, as of right now, cops, police officers, and just random people are pinpointing black people and saying that they're all bad people. No one's really a bad person unless they want to be. Just because you're a certain race or a certain religion doesn't make you a bad person. I really got off topic just then, but it needed to be said. So many people lost their lives on 9/11. And for me, it's because I will never meet a family member that everyone says was amazing. In my family, he was known for being very funny and, being very caring, and I'll never be able to know that because some person took that away from me. Some person took many parents, many children to people. They took these people away from us, and now we'll never be able to know them again. They took someone's kid away. They took someone's father or mother away. All these people volunteered to help clean up, and it was a horrifying day because nobody expected this to happen. So many people went into work thinking it's just going to be a regular day at work, just to find out they're not coming home that day. So many kids went to school, saying goodbye to their parents, without knowing that their father or mother won't be coming home. It's like, there's a motorcycle. Sorry. It's like, it's so horrifying knowing that our world is like this, and that people in our world will do this. It's horrifying to know that I'm living in a world that's not safe. These attacks, knowing about these attacks, like the Boston bombing in my town, my aunt was at that. Knowing that these things are happening at like huge events or like landmarks or like well-known places makes me not want to go places. It makes me want to stay in my room because it makes me feel unsafe. And I don't want to feel unsafe. I want to be able to go out and have fun and be able to do things and not have to worry about bad people doing bad things. Over almost 3,000 people died 15 years ago from today. I mean, the only thing, these terrorists thought that this event would tear a country apart, but it brought us together. I mean, after seeing these attacks, my favorite band, which is now broken up, but My Chemical Romance got together 15 years ago today. After seeing the events later on that day, they decided to form a band because they thought they could help people, and they did. They saved lives just through music. 9/11 was an awful day for so many people, and I know I'm repeating myself, but it's horrifying knowing that I live in a world where people are like this. I don't want to live in a world where people are like this. I want to live in a peaceful world where I know that I'm not going to be terrorized for something. I don't want to live in a world knowing that my best friend, who's a different skin color than me, or is a different race than me, is going to get discriminated and criticized because of that. It's awful. Never forget 9/11.